these are the things that I'm going to try to do. Hopefully they'll either inspire you, or you'll find them interesting and do some other things, or maybe you'll just think they're dumb and wish that I would stop talking. Probably that one.
Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm good. I'm a little tired, but I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How you feeling? Sick makes sickerson?
It's just sinus pressure. I don't like it.
No, I imagine not. It's a cold day in here in Bama. We're in the 30s and we're going to church, so we're excited. Woo!
I'm glad to be in the 30s though.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to stay long, but I like to be cold at least a couple times a year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we should head in.
Yeah, I guess so. It's gonna be a fun day at church.
We are at Zoe's after a crazy church service. So packed. And there's no room in the inn, guys. There's no room in the inn. We're so cold. Maybe there will be something to open up. We'll see. We found a seat at Zoe's. We got to eat inside. It wasn't that cold after all. Food was delicious.
And I could feel my face while I ate.
Yes.
It's always nice.
We're back home now though, and we realized that the date is Sunday the 10th, and this chicken needed to be cooked today.
Well, technically it said to use by, well, it said sell by yesterday. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cook it, even though I don't know if I'm having chicken tonight or if we're doing chili. But I'm just gonna cook it and then put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, just safe.
Go ahead. I hate freezing and then getting it out because I forget about it. It's so bad. So anyway, I'm just gonna cook it and then I'm going to go back and lay down with my amazing blanket that Julie gave me. And I'm wearing my most bestest pajama pants ever, and it's only 1 o'clock, but I plan on staying in them all day long because I'm not getting out the rest of the day. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful time in my life.
It is a beautiful day outside. Just kidding. It's a beautiful day inside because I actually have my favorite on as well.
He pulled them out and he goes, oh, I'm gonna get to wear my thick sweatpants. Apparently he's been in his thin yoga pants.
Yeah, because
they're not yoga
pants, but it's 38 degrees, so it's definitely time to pull them out, and it feels so wonderful. It feels so nice and so right. These guys are excited.
Don't mind my mess.
Sorry for the messy table. We haven't really been home much. Well, we've been home somewhat, but been too cold to do anything.
Are you gonna do French press coffee today?
Yeah, I'm gonna try some French press as well.
Ooh.
That's what I'm thinking about doing in just a little bit.
Courtesy
I just
of the
gotta
amazing
figure it
Bill.
out. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. She messaged me last night and was like, make sure you do coarse
Oh yeah?
grinds. Yeah, do coarse grinds. Okay. Not the thin ones, because otherwise you'll be drinking them. Yeah. Okay, I think I am ready to use this French press. Maybe, I don't know. And it's still cooking up the chicken. It's smelling really good. It's a lot more coffee than I'm used to, and it's also a lot thicker grind than I'm used to. I'm used to a very fine grind. This is like very coarse. If I could get this off, I would show you. See how thick those grinds are? But I'm excited, guys. I really don't know too much of what I'm doing. Elle, I think you and Dan and Ford need to come down and show me how it's done.
I second that. Elle, you don't even have to show him how it works. You just come down for a visit.
Yeah, or we'll go up. And we'll play in your snow. Alright, I've got a timer going. I'm supposed to let that sit for 30 seconds. And it's actually past time. Alright, now I need to add the rest of the hot water. I hope I'm doing this right. Elle, am I doing this right? It's really hard to breathe, and it's got a lot of spices going.
It's not my fault.
Okay, the rest of the water's been added, and I've got about like 2 minutes until I can actually do it. I'm excited. I'm stoked to try a new way of making coffee. I mean, I was always fine with the Keurig. I really was. But you know, after going to the AeroPress, I could not imagine going back to this thing. Did we tell you guys we moved this over here, by the way? So we actually moved this Keurig over here because we don't use it that often. That way it's for guests.
It's our little guest.
This is my coffee corner for now. And I think we're gonna get a mug holder. The spices again. We're gonna get a mug holder, little like mug tree, and put it right there on the counter. So that'll be fun. But right now I'm just trying to breathe. Help me out, essential oils.
Oh, come on.
This is not any better. Here we go, plunging. It's really easy to plunge.
Is it?
Yeah, that kind of worries me. It's supposed to be somewhat difficult, but not too hard. That makes me think I
didn't do something right.
They may be too coarse.
Oh dear.
I don't know though. We'll see. All right, here we go. I'm thinking we're gonna use one of my favorite new mugs.
What do you think?
Okay, I could probably get 2 cups of coffee out of that. I just filled this one up really hot.
Okay.
Wow, it's really sweet.
Is it?
Really sweet. So I just learned this. I just learned this on a YouTube video. If you're, I don't know if it's grinds or grounds. If your beans, when you grind them, grounds I guess, are really, really coarse, they actually turn out to be sweeter than if it's very fine. Because when you crush your beans, that releases oil.
Oh.
That releases the coffee flavor. So if you crush all of them into very small pieces, a lot more of it is out and gets seeped out through your coffee. If you leave all of it full, there's a cat hair. You know, whatever. There's always cat hair around this. Then you end up with sweeter coffee. So this is just like, it tastes just like this, except it tastes a little bit more watery because I don't think I did it to the right coarse grind consistency, but it tastes a lot sweeter. I like it. Thank you, Elle. Very cool.
During this critical time period, they were on the property. They had access. One of them was directly contradicted by an independent witness as to the critical time of when she was supposedly last seen.
What time did you find that you got to the end of Avery Road where you would drop the Dassey boys off?
And we have chicken spaghetti for dinner.
You might be wondering what chicken spaghetti is. Well, let my lovely assistant Anna tell you.
Well, I mean, it's just, you can look up the recipe. It's just cheesy chicken spaghetti. It looks pretty good. There's a lot of peppers in there.
Lots of noodles.
Lots of noodles. A little bit of cheese.
And of course chicken.
Yep, and chicken. So there you go. Dinner is served.
Dinner is served.
You're welcome.
I'm very excited about it.
I hope it's good. We've had it before, but it's been a hot minute.
The chicken spaghetti was delicious, guys. It was so good. I'm excited to have that for work tomorrow. We watched a lot of Making a Murder this weekend, and it's pretty interesting. The court cases are pretty boring. Like I'm a court guy. I love not court stuff, but I like John Grisham. And the courtroom cases were a little boring though, but it was interesting. It was cool. I think we just finished up the closing arguments there. So I think we've got like 3 more episodes, which would put us on like episode 7, I think. I don't know. I don't really know. At this point, I have no clue what to think. Anna doesn't either. I mean, is the guy guilty? Is he not guilty? I don't know. I do feel like I've wasted so many hours of my life just trying to figure out if this guy is guilty. But it has been interesting watching it and considering all the facts. Although I've heard that some of the facts were left out from the documentary, which makes total sense because they're totally biased towards him being innocent. Okay, so I also wanted to ask you guys something. What's something you want to change about yourselves? Not really change, but do better about, I guess. I guess that is change, but I'm just curious. You know, everyone makes resolutions in the beginning of the year, and I don't think I've asked everyone yet what their like main one resolution is. So I'm curious. I want to know what your resolution is. One resolution that you legit want to stick to and like make happen. I'm kind of cheating this year. I'm doing a very blanketed resolution. One thing that I want to be better about this year is making habits. I feel like I start great, healthy habits with a great attitude and even really good discipline. And I think I even talked about how I want to be more disciplined. And that kind of just goes into this. Habits. I want to be, I think when I say disciplined, I was just kind of very broad. And when I say habits, that's kind of broad too. I want to be better disciplined about making habits. So I want to actually do things and stick with them. One of those things is I want to read my Bible more. This is a very Christian-y, churchy thing to say. A lot of people say this. I want to have more like involved Bible study. I want to be intentional about it, if that makes any sense. I feel like a lot of the time we just do Bible study. We just read God's word because it's what we're supposed to do instead of it being actually something we want to do. And that's what I want to change about my life. I don't want it to be just an action that I check off every day. So that's one thing I want to do. I want to be better disciplined about making habits. That first habit that I really want to get solid at is reading more of God's word intentionally, not just out of habit. Not just out of habit. It's funny. I don't want to read it just out of habit. I want to read it out of like good. I don't know what I want. I just want to read God's word more. Some other quick little habits that I'd love to build more. I'd love to start working out. Blah, blah, blah. I'd love to play guitar more. That's a pretty good one. I'd love to make more videos. Everyone says that. All the YouTuber video people say that. That's so freaking boring. I do know this, and this is what I'll end with because I've talked too long. When we started our YouTube channel back in 2000 somethings, 2 years ago, I guess. Yeah, we had a very like funny sense of humor, I think, and I think that somewhere this year I kind of lost it. I think caught up in the hubbub of making cool videos and stuff and just being like very self-conscious about what I put on the internet as a video every day of my life, and I kind of lost that like crazy spontaneity that I had that made the first year interesting. And I loved those videos from the first year, and I think they were hilarious, and I just kind of don't do that as much anymore. I'm not saying like acting crazy or being sensational, like sensationalizing stuff. What I just mean is like I just feel like I'm very self-conscious now about stuff, and I think I just need to kind of like let down my guard and just be real with you guys. So I'm gonna try and do that better. Anyway, these are the things that I'm gonna try to do. Hopefully they'll either inspire you, or you'll find them interesting and do some other things, or maybe you'll just think they're dumb and wish that I would stop talking. Probably that one. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. If you have, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below. We'll talk to you guys soon. We love you guys. God bless.